Hey Team Torch, it's Tara here on a Wednesday evening. It's 5:30ish almost here, and I want to touch base with you because I've been getting a few questions about some emails that have gone out to you as a representative from Wildtree Corporate. It involves our activation policy and how it's been updated. So I know that you probably have been receiving an email or two from corporate stating that you're going to go deactive, or you're going to deactivate if you don't meet a certain requirement by the end of April. So basically, Wildtree has changed their activation policy over the past few months, and actually I think it's a great thing. So when a lot of you joined, in order to stay active with Wildtree, the one thing that they asked of you is that you put in or input $350 worth of volume in the course of a year. Okay, so it's basically they're keeping the $350 value, but they're asking that you do that once every 4 months. So that could be all at one time, whatever. So what I wanted to just let you know is that started at the beginning of the year, so January 1st, 2017, and you have 120 days for that to be effective. So that would be January, February, March, April. It's going to be the end of April when that goes into effect for you. So what does that mean? That means, just in a nutshell, that if you haven't placed an order recently, as of this year, you're basically going to be deactivated, which just means you're not going to be an active rep anymore, and you're not going to be able to make commission off of any products or any sales. I mean, you're just basically not a rep anymore. Don't fret. There's a lot of different ways that we can work around this. I'd be more than willing to talk with you individually about this, but I want you just to remember a few things here off the top of my head. Basically, Wildtree is just asking that within every 4 months, you share Wildtree. And what does that look like? That can look like a few different things. First of all, that $350 of volume can be equivalent to one party. If it's a freezer meal workshop, that's about 5 bundles sold. So basically, Wildtree is just asking that, once every 3 or 4 months, you get some of your friends together and share Wildtree. Have a freezer meal workshop, or place an order that totals $350, and you are good to go. That means that you will be making 25% of that in commission, which, what does that equal? About $100? I don't know, I'm really bad at math, but whatever 25% of $350 is, you're going to be getting that in commission. So if you think about it, basically, if you host one party every 4 months, now this is bare minimum, right? Host a party once every 4 months, get some of your friends together. They're going to be stocking their freezer with Wildtree and eating healthy. And you, as the hostess of that party, you're going to be getting hostess credit on that $350, plus you're going to be making commission. And what can that look like for you? You could basically be getting 10 meals for free. Between the hostess credit of getting your Wildtree products, whether that be a freezer meal workshop kit or some, some staples or skillet meals or something like that. But basically, you're going to be getting, on $350, you would get $70 worth of free products, so that's a kit. But if you factor in the commission that you're going to be making off of that one party, that's money in your pocket that you can be using for groceries. So like I said, if you host your own party with a minimum of 5 guests, you are going to be able to stock your freezer full of 10 full-sized freezer meals for free. That's the first thing I wanted to let you know. So basically, share the Wildtree with some of your friends and you'll be safe. The second way that you can do this is just be active in your own restocking of your Wildtree pantry. Okay, so basically every month, if you put about $80, $85 worth of product in for yourself, you are going to be getting 25% off the top of that. And if you do that over the course of 4 months, you will be safe and won't have any trouble staying active. So order yourself a freezer meal kit every month and go ahead and stock up your freezer. You'll be getting it, like I said, at a 25% discount. Or just go through your pantry at the first of every month and see what you're running low on. The third thing you can do is just try something new. If you go through our catalog and see some products that you've kind of had your eye on, but you're not really sure, now's the time to go ahead and order those. So those are the two ways that I can think of. The third way is just call some of your friends. We had talked a little bit before about making your contact list of people that you'd love to share Wildtree with, but get active. Now's the perfect time. We're springing into a new season, and people are busy, you included. But if you pick up the phone and share with people that you're going to be gifting them some Wildtree love if they host their own party through free hostess credits, I really think people will be really receptive to that. So call up a friend, a neighbor, a family member, and see if they want to host their own party. And you'll be making commission off of that. Once you hit a $75 volume point in any given month, you're going to be making 25% on whatever you input for that month. So you'll be making a little bit of money, and either your friend or family member will be ecstatic because they'll go ahead and they're going to have healthy Wildtree in their cupboard. So let's go ahead and recap what that means. A lot of you, many of you, some of you might be on that cusp of being deactivated with Wildtree as we go into April. So what I would really encourage you to do is look at your calendar over the next couple weeks rather, and see if you're able to host your own party, if you're able to reach out to a couple family members and friends and see if they want to give Wildtree a try. And let's go ahead and, at the bare minimum, get you $350 inputted. How is that going to look? The first thing you can do is host your own party with a minimum of 5 people. I would encourage you to host your own party and go for it with 10 to 15 people and really cash in on that commission you're going to be getting that you can use to buy free groceries, and the hostess credit that you're going to acquire by having all of those people pay and attend your workshop. So the first thing is host your own party. The second thing is go through your cupboard and see what you're running low on in Wildtree products, or try something new. It's the perfect time to do that. The third thing that you can do is pick up the phone and go through that contact list of 100 that we had talked about the other night, and just start calling people and saying, hey, I thought of you because I know you're super busy with ball practice, and I thought maybe if we could carve out 2 hours one night, we can really stock your freezer for those busy nights. So that's it. Give me a call, please. I know I've been leaving some voicemails for some of you and some emails, but I'd love to touch base with you and see how things are going and how I can help. But that's it. I'm going to be touching base with you hopefully soon, and let me know if there's anything you need, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.